Hello guys, it is Lord1234 and today I'm going to be doing something a bit different from my usual content. I know I say that every time I make a video now, like that's going to become a running joke on my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to build Minecraft boats, which is something that I actually know a lot of people struggle with in the Minecraft community. If you want to learn how to build boats that aren't boxes, then you've come to the right place because I know how to make boats. So I've made tons of boats in this world that are just here, standing here. And I'm going to make a tutorial now on how to build a boat. So over here, we're gonna begin with one single block. I recommend elevating it 2 or 3. I think I'm gonna elevate it 1 more, so that's 3 blocks above. And now you're actually gonna wanna make this. So just follow what I do. This is just mostly for inspiration of boat building. So maybe 4, 3, maybe 3 again, and then 2. That's a pretty good shape. You want to make it look organic, or not really. Well, you want to make it look realistic is kind of the best way to describe it. So another one like that, and then maybe another one like that. There you got a pretty good frontage of a boat. So now you can just go like this. Maybe now you can do that. You can go up a little bit at the back there. You can go up a little bit again. And make sure not to make the back the same as the front, because then it's just going to look weird on a big ship. Like, that's kind of your reference point if you want to make a cool looking boat. So, as you can see, we have this long one here, 3, 2, 1. If you're for some reason kind of following along. So then adding another one here is cool, because we could actually make a bump at the back, as I said in my arguing in Tradelands video. Watch it, it's a good video. Yeah, and let's go see. Now you have this little thing here. This is a bump at the back. Everyone knows that a bump at the back looks like this. So now you can do this. This is like a cap. A bump at the back is basically a captain's quarters, if you didn't know. But now we're gonna have it going down like that. You're gonna want to continue building this out over the ship. This is gonna be a fairly big ship. So yeah, I'd recommend maybe if you're kind of learning how to make a ship or something like that, go small for your first one. Go maybe something like that one in the distance there. That's pretty small. Don't go for like a huge pirate ship if you're just starting out. If you're a little bit more experienced, then you can build. Oh my god! Well, wrong stairs like that. You can actually, you can build some bigger stuff. Yeah, I would say I'm fairly experienced with ships in Minecraft, but now you're gonna want to grab some dark oak stairs and dark oak slabs. Now you're gonna want to decorate this little thing going over here. We're gonna have a door there in that place soon. Now you can do this, if you want to make it look even cooler, you can do like a little thing going across there, like a little beam. You can have that, and maybe that there. I mean, if you're following along, if you're somehow doing that, then yeah, then you can follow along with me. So you want to break it up. So if you have stairs on 2, you gotta have a slab on the next one. Otherwise, you're just gonna look bad like that. Doesn't look really that good. You kind of want to break it up when you're building stuff like this, because you can't get those perfect shapes. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine those perfect shapes being prevalent when boats like this existed. So, yeah, I couldn't really imagine that. So, we're gonna have it like that. That's a pretty cool little front there, which we're actually gonna connect, I think, connecting to the sails. As you can see, I've done that on those ones too. That is gonna be coming. Now grab some spruce wood, spruce planks, spruce stairs, and spruce slabs. Now you're gonna actually want to do this. So you are gonna have to do like this over here. You're gonna bring the blocks inside of your frame that you've just created, and then you can start decorating it with other stuff. So this is just the start of the ship. You're gonna want to create a basic shape of it before you can start decorating and stuff. So yeah. if you're building something like this, you don't have to actually put anything there, seeing as it's like, well, it's a beam holding it up, so that would look weird. But yeah, we're gonna build a cross like this, and yeah, we're gonna do that over here. Like that, like so. Now we have the simple and basic shape of the boat. We could even do something like that. Something like that. Maybe even put stairs there. I think having that there will be kind of cool. So now we could do this. So we could have blocks going all the way across like this. And over on this side we can have blocks going all the way across like that. Now, yeah, it should look something like that, and we're gonna place some blocks there too, over here, down here, and down here. So that's kind of how mine is looking. You can of course do whatever you want with your own boat. You can make, like, I'm just here to teach you how to make a more realistic looking boat, because so many times I see people make boats and they're just boxes. Like, seriously. People don't know how to make boats in Minecraft, but after watching this video, I hope you actually learned something, and I hope you actually know how to make boats a bit more, well, let's just say realistically in Minecraft, because I see a lot of people not really knowing how to do this. And yeah, I just kind of want to inform you guys about how to make boats, like, well, in Minecraft. I might be sounding super cocky right now, but yeah. I can't help being cocky. I can't help that I'm cocky while making building tutorials, okay? It's like a law. You have to be cocky if you're gonna make a building tutorial, or at least people are. Especially Grian, like he's the cokiest, in fact. So yeah, you can't blame me for being cocky, because Grian, he's even worse. You can do something like this. Maybe something like that, going down like this, over there, over in this way, down, and connecting it up to that. You could also do stuff like this, just to kind of give it a little more, a better feeling, because like, you want your boat to look like, not flat, you want it to have some depth. So you could also do this. You could do this with your build. You can have a little thing going around like this. It's actually perfect because I left a 2-block gap there that you can place blocks in. So yeah, you can place some staircases there and on the bottom of that. I'd say that looks pretty good. You could even do, like, if you're really unhappy with it being like a straight line looking like an ammunition belt, you could just do that. Like, because I don't really like the whole like straight Rambo ammunition belt kind of look of it. I don't really think that's anything that I really enjoy. I want it to look more broken up and more realistic, you know, because if you do that, it's just gonna look bad. Fill in this on both the sides of the ship. Do this on these sides just to break it up more. And yeah, it is looking pretty nice already. It's looking really good, and like I really want you to do this. This is like a law. You can't have, you gotta like, you can't have that. You gotta go all the way over like this with your ship, and all the way over like that. The captain's quarters, often they're kind of small, but this is also a pretty good way to make a boat window, like a ship window, kind of. Dig these out. Just put some stairs like that. As you can see, if you go out, you get a small little window, which really does fit the theme of the whole pirate ship thing. So you go on these sides, and yeah, you can place some stairs in. This is what we're doing now. We're gonna place stairs where we need them on all the sides here. So just to give it some more character. Already that looks 1,000 times better than how I did before, so just give it some character by doing this. So yeah, just placing some blocks over here. And some stairs on there, and on there. on there too, and on there. So you can see it already looks so much better. So you can place some more stars there, some more stars there, some more stars there, there, and there, and there. As you can see, it gives it a lot more like character. The whole ship gets so much more character by doing that. And that's really what you want while building stuff like this, is not having it look bad. You need your build to have like every build in Minecraft needs character. And that's just done by adding depth to it. So it's not just like a flat surface, which is something I see a lot of people do. It's just like just making things flat. It's like putting like building a roof but not having an overhang. Like it's like that. Having an overhang, like I'm getting into different topics here, but I just want to say that like having an overhang, it does so much difference to improve your Minecraft house. And like having depth like this, if you're building a ship, makes so much difference there too. And yeah, so it's like, it's good. Now you're probably gonna want to do some more stuff to this ship here. If you wanted, like you could do this, you could go like that. Yeah, more stuff to it. That's like so epic, isn't it? More stuff. So you could do that. I think it looks pretty good. I think this actually doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to want to do the sail. So the sail, as you can see, is a crucial part of any Minecraft ship. Just grab some fence. I'd recommend dark oak fence. Put it like this. Build it up. Make sure it's not too tall. I think that's, no, maybe a little bit taller. I think a little bit taller could work. 2 more. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Now let's grab some gates. Dark oak fence gate. Put them like this. Over here, overlapping. And I recommend, if you're building this size, 4 or 5. I'm gonna do 4 because I don't want this thing to look too big. Actually, I'm gonna move them down 1 more because I think that I personally think that looks much better. So let's just do this. And there we go. No, come on, please. It's like working with glass paints, but I've kind of learned how to work with glass paints now, so it's not that hard for me. Then grab some wool. Wool is the block that is like the #1 block for sails in Minecraft. Like, feels like it was basically made for having it as a sail. Like, it works so well. Like that works so well with sails. And yeah, I think that like this just looks like a shipwreck. This just looks like a shipwreck. So now just put some blocks down here. Make them look organic. Don't just have like blocks of wool, because that doesn't even look good. Like if you really want to go overboard with your sails and want to make them look overboard, yeah, because we're building ships. Okay, I didn't see that joke coming. Overboard. Okay, yeah. You can make some banners too. Like I've made some banners. You can just put them on the sail like this. Like you might not like the wood detail there, but I just think it gives it more depth. Like if you're not looking at the wood there, it actually does look really, really sick actually. So yeah. Now the next thing I'm going to show you might not work. It's definitely not going to work if you're in survival. You're actually going to, oops. I don't know why I had that switched off. I'm going to give load 1, 2, 3, 4 barrier. Now if you're in a survival world that has cheats on and you've allowed yourself to give yourself stuff like this, you can do this. But you're going to want to do that. And then I have like a little flag that I've made here. I've used this for all my ships. This is it. The flag there. Just place it like that. And I think a fence gate is much better than a fence. So if you have a fence gate on you, like a spare one, just place it like that. And yeah, if you're in survival and you've used cheats to get a barrier block there, but yeah. So I think that looks pretty cool. Now let's move on to the decorating. Alright, for the decorating, you're gonna want to get some barrels. The barrels are a key to ship building in Minecraft, and they are good for basically any ship that you're building in this game. And I love how there's just villagers. I spawned them in. So, also, this is a nice design. Grab some spruce stairs. Grab some coal blocks. grab a button, not a bot, a button, and place them like that, and just do 4 like that, and bam, you have yourself a cannon. I really like that design, and I think, yeah, it's just like, it's just a sick design, really. I mean, it may look a bit clumsy, it may look a bit big, but if you don't really care about that, you can do that. So, yeah, I think the deck, if you do that, it looks so much better. The deck, you just don't have it empty. Maybe if you're making something, and I totally just forgot about like the most important thing. The thing that connects, I don't know what this is called in real life, but the thing that connects the sail to the thing where, yeah, to the boat, you know, there's not just a floating sail. This is another nice detail that you can do if you're building ships. Have a thing that connects to the sail just to make it look a bit nicer, you know, more realistic. That's what we're going for. I'm sorry to all of you boat enthusiasts. I don't really know ship terminology, so if there's any boat enthusiasts watching, please don't completely destroy me for not using the right terminology for this stuff, because yeah, I'm not a master at ship terminology. I'm not really a guy who does ship terminology, so I think that looks pretty nice. It may look a little bit boxish sometimes, like a little too perfect, but I'd say that looks pretty nice. So now that we've done that, you're gonna grab a door, I recommend a spruce one, and a fence. Now this is it's a very, very extremely simple design if you just want a little helm. Maybe remove some barrels, bam, there you go, you have a little helm. That's basically all you need to do for a helm. Like, I'm just kind of using that this is actually a trading ship. This is not a combat ship, this is more of a trading ship, but it does have 2 cannons, but it does store like a lot of barrels. So you can go down into the ship like this. Stairs, you can put some stairs like this, and grab some ladders. You can take the ladders down like this, and there's a lot of bats down there, so I'm going to grab some lanterns, and I'm going to put them down here. So as you can see, the boat underside looks pretty nice. Now you're going to want to just dig out a little area. Oh, that was not where I was supposed to dig. So maybe something along the lines of this. You don't really have to go overboard with an underdeck, but it's pretty nice. The underdeck is a pretty nice thing to have if you're building a ship. So don't just fully ignore the underdeck, because it's a pretty good thing. It's like, it makes your ships feel bigger even though they might not be that big. So if you want your ship to feel bigger but it's not really that big, you can use this. This is basically a nice little trick. So grab some stairs and just make this underdeck look much better just by placing stairs like that. You can even put some windows in and stuff. So like there, having a little window out into open air. It's a nice thing to have. Now grab some barrels. A barrel. And drag that over. And just place it like this. I'd say that looks pretty nice. And there's only one thing left, and that is grabbing buttons, not bots, and trapdoors. And yeah, just basically spamming them. I know this is kind of like a meme that builders just spam buttons and trapdoors all over their builds, and it just looks so much better. I know that's a bit of a meme, so if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I think it's trapdoors which is the meme. I don't even know if it is, but I know it's a bit of a thing that builders are kind of known for doing, just spamming trapdoors and buttons all over their builds. But yeah, if you want to do this, you can, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. So this is just a thing if you just wanted to make it that little bit better looking. So just to give it more texture, because you know, back in those ages, I don't think boats looked that perfect. Like, they were probably not absolutely like slated. Like, they were probably a bit weathered and stuff. Like, of course they were a bit weathered, because like they were like, if you just want to make it look a little bit weathered, you can do this. But if you want to make it look more cartoonish and less weathered, you don't have to. So I'd say that that boat is pretty much done. And I wouldn't say it looks bad either. Like, so I hope you guys have actually found this interesting and maybe even have learned a thing or two about boat building in Minecraft, because it's easier than many people think. Boat building in Minecraft is not really anything difficult or challenging. It's mostly just, well, something that not that many people really are interested in, but you can go a long way knowing how to build boats. You can build harbors, you can build so much more, and it's like if you actually learned something from this video, then yeah, you're gonna know how to make boats. You're gonna know how to build Minecraft boats, and you're gonna be able to build cool stuff knowing this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have found this intuitive, or you've learned a thing or two. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.